like anybody looking over my shoulder when I play, Mr. Cord. Mr. Cord?
Yes.
Well, you've been after me all evening. I guess it was just a matter of time when you found me, wasn't it?
I want to talk to you, Chris.
You're interrupting my concert.
Why don't we go outside?
You got an impossible job, Mr. Cord. You're without portfolio, as they say. You're not a policeman or a district attorney or an insurance investigator or even a nosy reporter. You have nothing official behind you, no power, no strength to enforce anything. Okay, we'll talk here. It's gonna be a long concert. I hope you have the time to wait.
What you told Allison is true, isn't it? Ann Howard didn't push you off the bluff. I'm not getting off your back until you admit it's true.
That's just the first movement of my concert, Mr. Cord. Only 99 more to go.
Your concert is over.
You want a drink, Stephen, or do you just come here to make trouble?
I'll yell for help if he gets violent, Ada. Well, what do we do now, Mr. Cord? You're stronger than I am. What do you want me to do? Call my big brother to come down here and knock your head off?
Haven't you leaned on your brother enough? Haven't you taken enough of his money and help and support?
Good psychology, counselor. Bait the hostile witness.
It'll get more hostile as we go on.
Listen, if I wasn't blind, I'd have taken a swing at you a long time ago, mister.
Oh, now that's more like it. You're not a sweet, humble pie, helpless kid, are you? You're as vicious as your brother. Only he comes out with it, out in the open. You hide behind your blindness.
All right. The witness is hooked. I'm getting irritated.
Because you're blind, you get even with the world by torturing people, like you're torturing Ann Howard. For 17 years, you've made Ann Howard think she's responsible for your problems. That's gonna stop right now, because you're gonna tell me the truth.
Leave him alone. You're not in your courtroom now. You're not going to push people around in here.
Get me a beer, Ada.
I'll throw him out of here.
Just get me a beer.
You're going to admit to the truth. Now, you've already admitted it to a young, pretty, innocent young girl who feels so sorry for you she can't see the viciousness in you. She's your first girl, isn't she? Allison Kinsey. You even like the sound of her name, don't you? She's your first girlfriend, and she's made you feel so decent you've done a very strange thing. You've told her the truth.
Oh, that word, truth.
And that's what I want from you, even though you're handicapped.
This is just what you did to my Rita when you had her on the witness stand. It's all you know how to do, isn't it? Push people around, hurt them, tear them apart.
He's not gonna push anybody around, Ada. Why don't you take a walk for yourself, Mac?
I guess you wanted a public debate, didn't you? The public feels sorry for you, Chris. They don't know you like I do.
You want us to throw you out of here?
Don't press your luck. I wonder what you'd do without your rooting section.
I'm not afraid of you.
I'm here. Right here.
There's no rooting section out here.
What'd you come out for?
To call your bluff.
All right, repeat what you told Allison.
Look, she's a pretty nervous kid. Nice, but she jumps to conclusions.
You mean she was lying when she said you admitted Ann Howard didn't push you off the bluff?
That's right.
She'd never even heard of Ann Howard till a short time ago. Why would Allison lie about her?
Why don't you ask Allison?
Okay, you can ride out to her house with me. Let's see what you both say when you're face to face. I can't hear you, Chris.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Well, what's the matter? This should be a snap for you to come out with me to tell Allison she's lying. You have an advantage. You won't be able to see the hurt, shocked look on her face. This is the one time you can luck out. Now, you're not afraid of that nice, innocent, honest girl, are you? Speak up, Chris. I can't hear you.
I don't have to take any more from you.
That's right, you don't. But you will. You didn't have to come out here, but you did. Why?
Wouldn't you feel more at home if this were a witness stand?
It is. Now, what did you tell Allison?
You'd be very big if the Inquisitions were still in style, but they're not, and you're not. You know what you can do with your questions.
Oh, you're pretty wise, aren't you? There's only two things in this world you care about. Becoming an attorney and your brother. You know, I've heard that you're going to finish law school at the top of your class.
I'll be number 2, if you're interested in facts.
I've also heard that you're up for graduate scholarship.
You're not very well informed. I got it.
I know. I called Boston and checked on you.
You don't expect me to believe that, do you?
You'd better.
I know. You're going to say you called and had a big, long talk with the dean of the school.
That's right.
I'm not buying any, Mr. Cord. I know you know the name of the dean. Every lawyer this side of Montana's heard of him.
I also talked to your advisor. His name is Marsden. He thinks you're a brilliant student.
You had no right to talk to him.
He thinks you have a brilliant future.
You had no right.
Now, you better tell me the truth now, or you can forget about that scholarship. You tell me the truth, or I'll fix it so that your school and your dean and your devoted advisor will think twice before they ever let you graduate.
You couldn't do that. They wouldn't believe you. I haven't broken any law.
You have been withholding information. You have been deliberately torturing an innocent young woman. Now, you know, you're obviously not fit to be a lawyer. Your character is warped. You could never be trusted. Oh, I know. I know what you're afraid of. You're afraid of your brother Lee. Yeah, you've always been afraid of your big brother, your big bully brother. That day in the bluff, you cowered whenever you were near him. And when you were lying unconscious at the bottom of the bluff, and your big bully brother screamed, Ann Howard pushed you. We all chimed in because we were afraid of him, too. We all were. Well, now, no one's afraid of your bully brother but you. We've all grown up.
Stop it.
And we're not afraid to say what really happened. We're not afraid to say it. No one's afraid but you, because you're stuck back there on that bluff. You know, you're blind, but you can still see. You can still remember the violence, the viciousness in your big brother's face. Because that's the last thing you saw before you were pushed. And that's what haunts you. That's what has made you lie to yourself all these years. Okay, I am tired of talking to you. Now, if you ever want to get to be an attorney, you speak up, now!
Ann Howard didn't push me. I lied when I said she did. She didn't push me.
Okay. I'll prepare a statement for you to sign to that effect. And after you sign it, you can leave town or do whatever you want to do. I don't care. But you're going to give me a signed statement. Now, that's the deal.
From the continuing story of Peyton Place.
I don't want to point a finger at anyone. It's more than enough for me to know that I'm free, finally free.
People get to know me, they hate me. They have a right to. She had every right to hate me.
I didn't mean to hurt you. It was an accident. I didn't mean it.